What's up, you guys? What's up? Mukbang and chill. I'm actually gonna go work out. I love that I just always open like I'm starving. I'm gonna eat a bunch of crap, but then I'm gonna go work out after. But that is the truth. A lot of people are like, "How are you not 5,000 pounds?" I'm only 4,000. Thank you very much. No, I know. Like I know I'm not a skinny girl. I know I'm not like, oh my god, I can eat whatever I want. I'm still so skinny. Like I know that's not me. I'm standing up, by the way, because, okay, well, I'll explain. There's a lot of Postmates coming. It's a lot happening, a lot of Postmates coming. It's a thing. But, yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. But I actually do, like, work out because, like, I do eat a lot of food. And I know it seems like I post mukbangs every day, but I'll go in spurts where I'll, like, do, like, 3 days in a row of mukbangs. But I'll, like, do it, like, a meal for lunch one day, a meal for lunch next day, and a meal for lunch next day. So it's like 3. But then I'll have like other videos like hauls going up for like buying a new car or something like that. So I know it does seem like I eat a lot. You guys are probably like, wow, she does eat a lot. And I do. I'm sure I do. But I try and like, with the exception of today, because today is going to be like epic cheat meal. Should I just explain what I'm doing? I'm like starving right now. This came like 10 minutes ago and I really wanted to eat it. And I just started eating it. Is that gravy? Whoa. Okay, so this was recommended to me, by the way. Should I say, actually, I have a bite of this first? I'm like starving. I haven't had like anything good, so that just hurt really bad. I am so sorry. I don't know what that sounds like. By the way, I'm getting an elevated, more better microphone for some good ASMR. I've been obsessed with ASMR, like smacking sounds, like chewing and like crunching. And mine just isn't up to par yet, so I'm gonna have just like a bite of this real quick because I'm starving. And then I'll explain what my mukbang is, because there's a theme. This is fried chicken and mashed potatoes. Should I just tell you? This is fried chicken and mashed potatoes from Lucille's, which is looking a real bomb right now. I love fried chicken. This is my favorite. But I don't get it very often because it's kind of far from me. Oh my god, it's so good. Do you guys want to guess the theme? Would that be funner? Or is that like really stupid? What girl is lame? What? You don't care. Maybe you guys will be able to tell by because 2 more things are coming like right away. I gotta get my nails done today too. I'm a mess. Mukbang and chill shirts at Trisha's. We have so much to talk about too. Strap in. I feel like this is gonna be long because I have so much to talk about. But you can get my shirt, trishshirts.com. Put my on. Yes, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay. And then we also got Arby's. You guys know the theme yet? You'll never guess. It was an actual tweet, and I have the person who gave me the recommendation. I love watching people's videos where I'm like, I don't think they're lying, but like, I know sometimes they're lying, because like back in the day, I truly haven't done it in years, because I feel like it's so easy to find out, which is anybody, if anybody cares, and so many people do, like, search and do their research or whatever. But I love watching YouTubers. No shade. They get like a couple thousand views. And they'll say, I've gotten hundreds of requests to do this video. I'm like, girl, you have 43 comments. How are you getting 100 requests? But a lot of times I'll be like, I get emails. Like, I get thousands of emails. Email ratios are like, you get more comments and tweets than you do emails. So I think it's so funny when people are like, people email me and DM me privately, so like they know, so no one can like research who's talking to them. And I'm not meant to be shady, but it's like, what do brands call it? You can see someone's, I want to say like interaction, but it's not interaction. You can see someone's engagement. That's what brands. How's your engagement? You have great engagement. People say that with my puppy mukbang, official mukbang page. On Instagram, like, he has great engagement. That's just like the amount of likes and comments and retweets and all that stuff you get. That's engagement. to see like if you buy your followers, if your followers are still there, are they dormant? Iced tea. And just FYI, I'm not gonna be able to eat all this food. So if you're here for one of those mukbangs where people, I'm like not stereotyping. I'm really not. But there's 2 Asian girls I follow, Peggy Neo and another girl named Raina. They're tiny, skinny Asian girls, and they eat all their food. They will get so much food, and they will eat all of it. Like, where does that go? And they do a lot of videos. I eat, because for me, the original mukbang, like I said, I like that. Like, eating shows can be just like literally this, and this is considered eating show, like one meal, and that's it. I do like that. But I love when people were eating like massive amount of food, and I used to do that too. But like, it really was making me sick. Like, even the amount, like sometimes, that's what I'm saying. I only do like maybe 3 mukbangs a week, but like sometimes I go like a whole week without doing one. You know. So I try and just space them out in general, and I'm trying to be more creative. And my creativity is coming back because I'm redoing my whole house. So it's gonna like be re-inspired. I'm having someone. I'm like hiring someone to come redo my entire house, clean out everything, reorganize. I can't wait to show you guys. So I need a new fresh space, but I can't freaking decide where I want to move. So I'm gonna like reorganize the space, and then because I was getting so desperate looking at places to live. I'm like, but yeah, but I don't love any of these places. Like, I wasn't excited about any of these places. So, I'm right. Too expensive. But I think I'm gonna just go month to month and figure out from there. Maybe one day I'll get out of here. Maybe not. Hi. Thank you. Have a great day. Alright, do you guys want to tell you the theme? Because now we have Domino's pizza. Does that say anything? I feel like this is, I don't know if this is even a common thing. I have heard somebody do this before. So I don't know if this is like that common of a thing. But pull this down. Oh, that pizza looks bomb. You guys know? So we have fried chicken. We have iced tea. I'm trying to see if you can. That doesn't even look that appetizing. Now I ate the whole thing. You guys know? Should I wait? Should I wait a little more? This is gonna be gone though for a thumbnail. Alright. Let me get the tweet. Because like, I want to get credit. I screenshotted it. Because you know I'm on it. Plum Bub YT. I think I asked like what kind of eating show should I do or something. Like, I think I was asking for fast food. But Plum Bub YT said, in quotes, "If I was on death row, this would be my last meal eating show. One day, please, please, please." And I thought that was so kind of creative. I think I've seen somebody do it, but basically, I guess if you're on death row, and I hate talking about death because okay, we're gonna talk about this in a minute. It's been creeping at me out lately, just death in general. Like, I have really bad anxiety at night. Like, seriously, like, just, like, bad anxiety at night. Like, just, like, not wanting to wake up the next day. Not, like, die. But, like, I don't want to wake up the next day because I'm so scared, like, something bad's going to happen. Like, it's a weird, like, impending doom thing. And I know that's, like, one of the traits of, like, people always send me disorders that I have. One of them was, like, histrionic personality disorder. And one of it is, like, always sense of impending doom. And I was like, oh, my God, I have that now. But like, yeah, I don't like it because, you know, you don't want to wake up to bad news ever. And I don't know why I've had that. And it's like, and I want to shake it. Like, I'm like, literally trying to not think about death. So here I am doing, and also I have an eating show scheduled after this. So, cause you know, oh my God, I have like a million things to say. I'm like going crazy. I need to put some chicken or pizza in my mouth. Did I do a thumbnail? I don't know, ma'am. This is it. This is the thumbnail. Oh, what I eat on my last day on death row. Anyways, yeah. What? I don't know what I'm talking about. I just put a whole together in my mouth. No, but like in actuality, I've been like freaking out. But I have a video, that's what I was talking about. I'm like so scatterbrained. Like scheduled to go up right after this, like the next day. I don't want to like have this be the last one in case something does happen. Because I've been watching things where it's like eerie photos before the person died. Like this was taken 2 seconds before the person got. There was a guy on a motorcycle like taking a selfie, and then like 2 seconds later, like a truck smashed him. Like it's so creepy and like spooky and eerie. And now all these things are getting recommended to me, like strange disappearances, strange phone calls. I'm like, I don't want to hear about any of it. And I know that's maybe being naive or like, what's the word, ignorant or whatever. But guys, there's like crazy disappearances that have happened. I literally like spent the whole day yesterday telling my mom about all this stuff. She goes, "You're gonna be so weird." My mom watches weird stuff though about this like stuff too. And we gotta talk about the bad seat. Oh my god, I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in so long. Rob Lowe's movie was crazy. But yeah. Oh my god, where do I even talk? Okay, where do I even start? Okay, before I get into all this, because I know I'm gonna forget. I'm not gonna forget because I'm so excited about it, but I got the tour merch, and then we're gonna get back to talking about all this weird stuff, and then we're gonna get off of it, so it's like not weird. I saw my exclusive tour merch. The hoodies, the long sleeve shirts, and the pop sockets are like iconic. Like I literally was like, can you send me all this like right now? Like I want to get like so many like torn up and bedazzled. Like I want to wear them. Like and you can only get them on the tour. Like they're not gonna be sold anywhere else. Oh, I'm so excited. Toronto, gonna be my biggest show today. We upgraded to a bigger venue, so tickets are still available for that. Limited amount of meet and greets for after the show are available, but the all access are completely sold out. Only because it's such a higher tier. It's such a higher amount that I wanted to make sure those people get like the mukbang experience, the vlog. Like if they want to vlog with me, you know, if they want to ask me any questions or selfies or like we like to take like, or I like to take we. I like to take like my, you know, I want to like talk to everybody, make sure like it's like a good hour. I would say if you were at my all access at Anaheim, I think it's like a good hour before the show. We all just like hang out and you get like front row and everything like that. Tour's gonna be fun. I'm so excited. I have like 3 costume changes, except in Houston I'm gonna do 4 costume changes because I'm gonna get the Selena Astrodome outfit made, where she did the disco medley. I'm so doing that in Houston. My mom's coming with me. Adam Lee Simmons, who's my hair and makeup guy, who's like super, super cute and adorable and fun and funny. He's gonna be there, so you guys can meet him. Yeah, it's gonna be really, really good. I'm like super stoked. And maybe we'll try and get some surprise guests. I can't confirm that because I don't know for sure if they're gonna be able to, but we're gonna try and get some good ones. I know I gotta eat something else, but it's so good. I'm so excited about tour. I'm so excited about life right now. I go in and out, but that's life, right? I was really, really low a couple weeks ago. And now that I'm kind of focusing like on me again, don't get me wrong, I love, like, Jason's like literally love my life, like the soulmate, the perfect person, the wonderful person, and I love him. But I think we were focusing so much on each other. 1, we weren't able to miss each other. 2, I feel like he missed part of his life he had before, and I missed part of my life I had before, which was music videos and music and like him hanging out with his friends. So I think we found this like good balance now. We're actually going to Greece like literally 2 days, so he's been filming a lot with just people and his friends, and his mom's been in town for a month and stuff like that. Or he's moved into a new house, so. And then we had issues that people definitely don't know any of the story because like what people are speculating is couldn't be further from what's actually going on. Because what we're dealing with is like outside things and not stuff with us. But like I am gonna go to his house and like obviously he's my boyfriend, you know what I mean? And I love him and like all that stuff, but I'm also like focusing on me. Like I'm planning this like huge trip to New York I got invited to 3 huge events. I'm gonna go surprise somebody. That's in October, and then October I have to finish my album, which comes out November 13th. I have 2 books coming out. Like, it's so insane, and I'm eating so much of this. I need to like stop because there's like other good food I need to eat. This chicken is so bomb though. I never get this because it's so far. So I'm like excited again. I was so dependent on Jason for like to be my happiness, to be my entertainment, to be my life basically. It's not realistic. It's also not healthy. And so I think we're even in a better place. We went on a date a few nights ago on Friday night. And this is like so funny, this like hair right here. Me trying to like not pretend like I'm too lazy to flat iron my hair. It's just like, and then the date was so great. Like, we were able to talk about what, you know, what we're doing in life, and like all the time. And you know what? Would I love to be married and living with Jason? Like, yeah, and you know, hopefully one day that will happen, but I gotta stop. Is this recording? Could you imagine if I'm just literally talking to myself this whole time? Oh, it's recording. I gotta stop controlling things that I can't control, which is people, boyfriends specifically. Boyfriends, I just literally threw the top of this away. Gross, but it's my trash. So. People, you know, events, outcomes, if I get jobs or opportunities, you know, I met with a great PR company that I'm hoping to get promotion, to get out and promote, you know, actually to promote my books and my tour and my music and stuff this time. I'm so excited for this pizza. I need this big slice right here. Someone's talking to me. Isn't that crazy? Let's talk about Death Row, but we'll talk about it in a minute. But anyway, to wrap up this little segment. Like, it's nice to be just, like, independent and focusing on me again. You guys, well, I didn't do that much. I maybe did, like, 5 minutes. I wasn't even recording. I mean, yeah. Anyways, to wrap all that up. Oh my God, I said so much again, and now I can't remember what I said. Jason has kids, and those are that's his priority. Always gonna be his priority. It's the sexiest thing about him. I love that about him. I've dated so many like deadbeat dads that have like ruined their kids' lives and like just by not being around. And he's so great. He's like just always with them and so attentive, and he makes them his priority. It's why he has to work so hard, because everything he's working hard for is going to his kids. And I think that's so admirable. I think it's so sexy. I love that about him. Whether we're together forever or not, like he's someone that I would want as a person in my life forever, because he's just like a really good guy and an amazing dad. And for me, you know, I don't have kids, so my career and him are like my priority, and I will always make him a priority just as much as I make a career. I was making him like my son, like everything would revolve around him, and then everything else is like, then I don't need to do that anymore because I have him. But that's not healthy. That's not realistic. It's not good for him, you know. So I don't know what I said all that, but I was chomping on pizza. I mean, I'm an idiot. I've been missing. I probably said like great things there, little nuggets, but you know, I'm also working hard for me. You know, I want to make my dreams come true, and like I love music. It's such a passion project of mine. So I'm going on tour to be able to fund my music and music videos, and also be able to make money and be financially responsible, because that's a story time. I'm going broke about a year and a half ago. A year and a half ago, I was like negative $160,000. But I'm rebuilding myself and like, you know, getting it together. Having said that, Jason's like an amazing guy, like amazing. Because I'm focusing more on me and doing stuff I want to, in turn, it's making me happier. I feel more fulfilled, and I feel like a better person for him, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like me having my own life, I've always thought this. Like, if you're a significant other, and this is true for guys, because I've dated guys too, but when I didn't have a job or I didn't work, or like, I think my boyfriend's always kind of like looked down on me, so that's why I'd always try and like hustle and do something. So I was like, okay, I can afford to do this. I can afford my own. You know what I mean? And then I'd date guys who had no jobs or like, you know, and like, and when you're working, you kind of attract what you put out. So like, when I'm working, I want someone to be working too, and like being a contributor, especially if it's someone I want to spend the rest of my life with, you know? And that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, but focusing on me and not just being like, I would just wait around some days for him to call and like so we can hang out or film or whatever, but yeah, there are some days I'm sure, especially when I get back from tour, like I want like a little break and like I will be just sitting around doing nothing, and I love those days too, but your girl's hustling right now. I just want to feel fulfilled. I want to get what I can get while the getting's good, you know what I mean? Who knows how long this will last. I mean, I'm fortunate enough to have done this for 12 years, and I'm very proud of that. We just never really know. The pizza's so good. Anyways, I have so much to do today. Here I am. Eating and talking to you guys. I forgot about Arby's over here. I'll have more coming. Yeah. Anyways. It's hard to when you have the internet like saying and telling you what you feel, what your significant other feels. And there's so many comments like on Jason's videos. Like my videos, people are like, wow, you're so rude. I think people like, I can't even explain it anymore. It's like sometimes I texted Jason on Saturday night. Let's get into the next. We're gonna get into like creepy stuff in a minute. But I got fries in here. Fries and cheese sticks. So if I was on death row, Arby's cheese sticks would be the top priority for me. I do eat healthy. If you guys want me to do a mukbang when I'm eating healthy, it's so boring. I eat little throughout the day, so. I know he won't mind. Jason doesn't mind about anything. Okay. So, Saturday, I write, hi. This is the day we both posted photos. I just said, hi, I love you. I just wanted you to know. People are so mean to me in the comments, sad face. I'll work on being nicer to you. Like, and I do have to work on that, and I have been. Like, I have to be more forgiving. Like, he was in West Hollywood last night and couldn't come over and see me because he has to be up at 6 a.m. to take his kids to school, and, like, he was filming all night, and his mom's here, and, like, all this stuff. So it's, like, I have to remember to not be so crazy that he has a life, so I am working on being just nicer in general. But, I mean, Jason's, like, my everything, so I'm nice. I said, I'll work on being nice to you. I love you a lot. Thanks for sticking with me. He said, don't read comments. He goes, thanks for sticking with me. And I said, you're really amazing. He said, you are. And he says, hi, babe. Miss you. And yesterday he wrote a really cute one. He said, I love you. I said, I love you more. He said, I love you more. Like, that's the thing. No one's in a relationship, and I have to remind myself of that. I get that we put our relationship out, so people are always going to speculate and criticize because we can't say like the full story about everything. It's just hard, but you know, I'm working on that too. I'm just not. That's why even focusing on the comments about even just like me tour and stuff, like I'm focusing on all that, you know. Oh my god, when I start recording music. Oh my god. I can't wait. So, Okay, that's wrong. First of all, why do they give you a last meal? You know what I mean? Not to be like mean, because it's such a sensitive issue anyways, and it's gross and I hate talking about it, but also, I'm not saying for or against it, but I guess in my head, like, how does that help the grieving process? How does that do a family justice? And I sincerely am asking this. Like, if someone has the answer or, like, a reasoning, like, I would love to know. But, like, is it just, like, something like, oh, my God, well, at least they get to be put to death? I don't know. It's such a weird thing. Like, I don't know. And that's why I'm, like, genuinely asking, because I don't get how that would make someone feel better by putting to death someone else. I mean, I think the worst punishment would be to be, my personal opinion, is to be in prison forever. Like, if I had a choice of death penalty or being in prison for the rest of my life, dealing with all the craziness that I can't even begin to imagine in prison. I don't know. I think I would, but that, I think that's why a lot of people, did not to get all dark, but I think that's why a lot of people, like, unfortunately, like, the guy who played Puck from Glee, Mark Salling, he ended his own life before going to prison because he's just like, I don't think I want to be in there, because that's torture unto itself. So, oh my God, the whole thing's so sad. Everything's sad, and I watch these, like, true crime things, and, like, it breaks my heart for the victim, more so for the victim's family. Because to me, I feel the victim's at peace somewhere. That's what I like to believe. But their family has to deal with, it breaks my heart. But then I have somewhat of a compassion, sympathy for the killers in a way, because they could be like the Manson killings, for instance, were just on so many drugs, and I don't know. It's like, and his upbringing, and like, I mean, there are some that are just cold blooded, like these two girls who, like, I don't know, I think she ended up dying, like, stabbed their best friend when they were like 14. Oh, like the Slender Man. I mean, I don't even like to talk about it. It makes me so, like, I don't know. Because then you're like, you think about, there was a show called Monster in My Family, and it was like the families of the killers. And obviously they feel awful, but bad seed, that's what we're gonna, oh, 1 second. Ow! Hi, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, have a good one. You too. I watched too many crime shows because I was watching, that girl was like shaking. She's like, sorry, thank you for your patience. I'm like, and she was like shaking. Maybe she was just, some people do just shake, but that was so weird. Oh, I have a good story too. Real quick about a flight. Oh, that's not even a real quick one. Okay, bad seed or a flight attendant, and will I forget to talk about one of them? I'm sure. Happy story. A flight attendant saved this girl from human sex trafficking on a plane to San Francisco. Look it up. She had like an interview on some British. 7-Eleven is my next little. And then I have a little dessert coming too, so you guys will see what that is in a second. But she was a flight attendant, and she noticed like a sharply dressed man with like a girl that was really underage and like not dressed well and kind of looked a little scared. Long story short, she makes eye contact with her, gets her to go back in the bathroom. The flight attendant wrote a note being like, do you need help? Because she said something was wrong, but want to make sure. And the guy came back with the girl, and like immediately she's like, oh my God, this is like weird. So she like, one at a time. So the girl goes in, writes it back on the note, like, I need help. And they had 15 minutes to landing. So the flight attendant tells the pilot, like, to have, authorities meet them on the plane because she thinks this girl needs help. And yeah, it was crazy. It's a crazy story. They did a whole like 5-minute interview with her on some talk show. So try and like, that was recommended to me. It's really interesting. But I love that she stuck her neck out for like this girl and like got involved. I think a lot of people are scared to get involved. I know even I've had incidences in public like a long time ago with like altercations. People don't get involved because they don't want to. And to be honest, I might be even scared. Like if I saw something suspicious, like what do you really do? You know, chance yourself getting in the middle of it. You know, maybe there's nothing going on, so then you just look like a crazy person. You know what I mean? Like, so you're disrupting their lives. I don't know. But having said that, that restored my faith in humanity that there are people who are looking out for other people, and I don't know. That made me feel it. But Rob Lowe's movie, Rob Lowe tweeted me, by the way, thanks for the review of the movie. Rob Lowe and I are best friends now, so there's that. Oh my god, and one of my VIP all access things, we did that finger lip. Oh my god, so funny. Like a lot of people were like asking me to do that. They're like, do the thing. I'm like, ooh, yum. Dry cook, they're delicious. So these are still warm. I got Monterey Jack Tito's. I've had so much cheese in this meal. Maybe I gotta rethink my death row last meal. Those are bomb though. So good. It aired on Lifetime. I love Lifetime movies. That was sad because his child, like a demon child, was murdering people. Like a little boy, a teacher, the babysitter. And even, well, I won't spoil it, but and he was figuring out, like, what if your own child was this, like, evil or really off and doing this, like killing, like, what do you do? The ending and his solution was so dramatic. I was like, oh my god. But at the same time, like, what do you do? Do you protect them? Do you run away with them? Do you send them to an institution? Like, you know, it's, oh god, that would be even off, like, worse. It's bad when it's like someone you love and you think you know really well when they do bad things, and I don't know, man. But it was a good movie. I mean, well, a Lifetime movie. It seemed like a movie that could have been. It was a remake, I guess, of a movie in the 50s by the same name. It's moving on to me better, a lot happier. I'm going to New York. I can say it 5,000 times. Where should I stay? I wanted to stay in Times Square, but some people were like, oh, Times Square is awful. And the hotels I've stayed in Times Square have been awful. So I don't know where to stay. I heard the one hotel, Brooklyn Bridge, that looks amazing. So expensive. The night hotel looks amazing. It looks small. And I need to get my hair and makeup done in these rooms. It's crazy how small New York hotels are, because like LA has expensive hotels and I stay at a lot of them, but they're like really big and spacious. Like ones that are $800 a night here are huge and spacious. They're like 2 stories. $800 a night ones there. Like I wanted to stay at the Plaza. $800 for like the most basic simple room. It looked so tiny. It looked really outdated, which I know is like the charm and appeal of like the Plaza. It's like a classic hotel. But literally like no room, no view. And I think we're staying 5 nights or 4 nights in New York this time. It's a long trip. Okay, guys, dessert. Now, dessert is very serious, so let's get serious here. Dessert. It was between Cinnabon, which is not Cinnabon. I'm not thinking like a cake. Like, I love cake. My mom's chocolate cake is bomb. But I didn't. What do you guys think is the dessert? It's here in like a minute. So ponder that for a minute. I'm really excited for this dessert. It's something you may not think, and that I don't eat a lot on mukbanging per se, because I don't think it's that exciting to watch. But it's something I crave all the time. That's why it's like sticking straight. It's like stiff. Okay. Oh my god, I look insane. I look so crazy. Ew. This hair is like so greasy. It's like so gross. I'm sorry you had to like, oh my god. This hair's getting long though. My real hair. What's up, long hair? Just kind of just chilling out on its own. Shane's new series on Jake Paul looks amazing. Can I just say, I love Shane, by the way. Obviously. And, like, I'm really, really happy for him. But like, to me, it's, like, it blows my mind how many views each of those series gets. I looked the other day, and I'm like, he's getting, like, 10 to, like, 20 million views per video. What? Like, what? That's, when you, like, think about that, that's, like, insane. That's like crazy. Like, oh my god, I remember when I first started clapping with him, before we were like close even, I think he got like 500,000 views, and then when he got that house and I moved over here, I think he was getting like, you know, about 1 million views per video, which is insane on itself. But oh my god, I'm like so impressed. I'm so impressed. Oh my god. I remember when he wanted to do the series in the beginning of the year, he wasn't really doing series with people, and I was like super honored. Now he's doing it with the people who actually deserve the series and have something interesting to say. But I was so honored, and it was such a fun thing to shoot. I was just like, oh my god. And I was like, I don't know, like, to know, because somebody had tweeted me like, oh, Shane, you should do a series on Trisha. I'm like, well, we already have done a series, but Shane, if you want to do another series with me, and well, I'm a mental case, Dr. Phil over here, hit me up. Oh shoot, okay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You too. Oh my god, that was so weird, you guys. That was so weird. I'm so confused. Oh, that's really interesting though. A little scam here, huh? So Sprinkles Cupcake is the final one, which is really freaking adorable how they delivered this. It was the same Postmate that delivered my 7-Eleven. So do they pick up 2 orders? Because it took a long time. That 7-Eleven took a long time, and both of these are pretty close to my house, so sus. Because my taquitos were a little cold. And she said, sorry for the wait. So did she stop by Sprinkles? Very interesting. I don't think they should do that. Someone else did that to me. They had Saddle Ranch Postmates. I'm on to you. Saddle Ranch. So the guy literally told me he had to go pick up another order before he came and delivered my food. Anyways, I got a Sprinkles Red Velvet Cupcake, which I'm so excited about. I do eat these a lot. Oh my god, how freaking cute is this? The way they set this little display up. Yes. Okay. Yep, Sprinkles. Look at that. It comes like a little box which just sits up nice and straight. That's adorbs. Okay, cute. Should we wrap this up with some gossip since I'm a drama channel now? All the drama is kind of boring to me now. I mean, we had a good surge of beauty community drama, but I don't like this. I don't even like Latona frosting. No, I'm weird. Breakup videos. Should I just do a whole video on this maybe? Maybe I should. Oh man. Oh my god, this is like, look at this. This literally just like came apart. I like this part the best anyways. I'm going to touch on this here. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. So moist and beautiful. That was, man, I should have gotten like 5 more of these. These are so addicting. That's why I got one single cupcake, because I could eat all these. Wow, so good. Laura DIY. Now it's Stop Breakup, which is very sad. Breakups are sad, and they are so hard when you're online. What I don't like about breakup videos in general, and I'm not saying these people are fake or anything, so I don't want anyone... Trisha called them out. But let's be real, right? You go through a breakup, you're experiencing a lot of hurt. At least one party normally is. And maybe both, you know. But always it's one person's idea to break up. Maybe both sense it coming. But one person has to be the initiator, right? And one person probably still wants to be in it. So there's a lot of hurt and pain, and yes, they handle it maturely, but like I hate when couples like this really is no shade, because obviously a lot of people are like, well, David and Liza did it too, because a lot of people compare the two breakup videos, Alex and Laura's and David and Liza's. I'm like just eating this like a crazy person. And I truly love, like, the nicest people I've ever met, David and Liza, like, so genuine, so freaking sweet, like, actually, like, amazing human beings. Like, I think that's why they're so successful, because I always believe, like, great things happen to great people, and, like, I do think they're amazing. I'm not even shade on that, and I think the way, because of their brands, and I get that's what Alex and Laura are doing, too, because they're very much the same kind of brand, just very, like, happy, and we're always positive, and that's very not my brand. I'm a mess. I was waiting for the breakdown video, which I don't do anymore, because, like I said, me and Jason went through some pretty big struggles the past couple weeks, and I was hurt, and I was upset, and I want to make a video, but it's not what I want to be anymore. But, like, watching Laura and Alex's, it's like, obviously I don't know. I don't know how to say it, because I know it's going to sound like I'm calling them fake or whatever, and everyone can, like, you know, comes to me, like, just because they can deal with it more maturely than you, but I wish it would just more be like, I wish I didn't have to be together to do a breakup video. Maybe that's what you break up, you're separate. I shouldn't be, like, all, like, laughing and kissing and making jokes. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know if you guys agree. I don't know. Something feels off, but that's just me. But I get it. If that is their brand of always being positive and happy, that's what they want to stick with. And you know what? I respect that. All those people are doing better than I am, so. And maybe that's my niche here on YouTube. The Happiness Express, that'll show you, like, literally everything awful and wrong. When I'm feeling bad, you're going to know I'm feeling bad. Which I'm going to do a little life updates on TrishKenLea.com after this, like, literally after this. But now I feel good. I got some food in me. Anyways, I don't know. Like I said, people can genuinely be that nice and mature, I'm sure. Just not one of those people. And because, you know, and to be honest, like, David and Liza are those people in that video. And I don't know anything about their relationship or really, like, the ending of it or anything like that. Like, I wasn't really around for most of their relationship. And, like, I know them on individual levels, apparently, after they broke up. Because I started hanging out with David and Liza around January. So that was after they broke up. They just weren't telling everybody. So I know them as, like, individual people. And they are those people. So I don't want it to come across like anything bad towards them. And I don't know Laura or Alex at all. So maybe they're those people. I don't know. That one just seemed a little more disingenuous. But maybe that's just because I don't know them. I don't know. Maybe if I didn't know David and Liza, I would think that about their relationship. But who's to say? Who's right? Everyone knows I'm not right when it comes to breakup videos. I'm going to do an apology video to all my ex-boyfriends that I exposed. But then again, a lot of them deserved it. Like, don't cheat. You know what I mean? Don't lie. That would be the true scandal. Like, well, I guess John's not a YouTuber, but, like, Jacqueline did her own breakup video, like, divorce video, like, by herself, but wouldn't that be, and obviously there seemed to be more going on there, but I'm not trying to speculate, wouldn't that be something crazy, like, I'm, like, not saying this at all, but, like, they kept saying, like, no one cheated, no one's mad at each other, but, like, what if someone, like, legit did, though, and they're just, like, the other person's, like, seething inside? I mean, that's great. You can hold that in. I wish I could be that mature, to be honest. Maybe I'm just jealous. I don't know. Anyways, that's my thoughts on it. I really want to do a video being like, this is fake. Just love getting myself in trouble. No, Laura, she follows me on Twitter, and she's actually been really sweet to me. Also, I just randomly purchased merch of Adeline Morin. All I know is I follow her Instagram, and she follows me, and she likes a lot of my photos, and I love that. I don't watch her videos. I want to. Maybe she's on YouTube. I don't know. she's probably huge. She probably has like 14 million subscribers. I love her merch though. It's like girls supporting girls. It's like this bright yellow stuff. I literally ordered like everything on FanJoy. You know, support. I literally go on FanJoy and just like go to content creators. I have no idea who they are. Just because I like their merch designs. I love supporting people. I love supporting YouTubers. Also, if you want to support me, you can get this shirt and other shirts at trishshirts.com. Mukbang and chill, yo. Because we're mukbanging and chilling. Get your tickets at trishabenastour.com. Truly, you guys, I'm wrapping this up, but truly, I feel like I like the microphone because I feel like I'm at a news desk, but I'm just binging on food. Well, that'd be a fun news. No, truly, you guys, like, I've never been more excited for a tour. Yes, I like, you know, want to do it to, you know, help fund my projects like my music videos, and which even that I won't make the money to fund fully an album and music videos, but I'm going to do them anyways because I love doing them. So it'll definitely help towards that, and like, you know, sales on my iTunes always go towards that and stuff like that. Not making any money on that. Not making like a ton. No, you know. But not only that, like it fulfills this like dream for me. Like it's a true like passion of like, I, you know, go to Britney Spears. I go to a lot of concerts. I've gone to Donnie Marie and Britney Spears. Like I love watching performers. Elton John. I love live shows, live theater, all of it. And so this is kind of like me getting to fulfill this dream of getting to perform. And I do perform a lot of music. The first 2 weekends, so 4 cities, the first 4 cities will get like preview of my new music because the new music will be out November 14th. But then having said that, the December shows, hopefully I'll get to perform some of that new music for you guys. And maybe some Christmas music. So I'm going to try and switch up the shows a little bit each city. And a little bit each time, like each, so people can see a new show. Or I know Daniel, shout out Daniel Perez. Oh my god, Daniel Perez, like #1. I hate the word fan, but like he's like legit #1 fan. But I like love him as a person, as like a friend too. I always say I'm like the #1 fan of like people I thought, like Jason. I'm the #1 fan of Jason. I'm the #1 fan of like, you know, I'm always like people's #1 fans. You know what I mean? I'm #1 fan of Colleen Ballinger. You know what I mean? Like even though I know her and we're friends, like a #1 fan. So he's like, but he's hardcore. He's coming to 3 cities, and he came to my Anaheim show, and he lives in New York. So shout out Daniel. I can't wait to see you and hug you and squeeze you, and so many of you guys just in general. Like I'm so excited. But like knowing you get to see like familiar faces or people I've met in Toronto before have tweeted me pictures, or people I've met in New York are coming to things. Like people have like tweeted pictures already getting to meet me, and the fact that you guys are coming to a show again and getting like meet and greets and all access and all that stuff to meet me again, like a second time, even though you already met me, that means a lot because I know the dedication it takes. Not the dedication, yes, because it takes time out of your schedule and your life, you know, flights and hotels. Like, I do that when I went to go meet, like, Jason Momoa and stuff, so I know, but I also know the excitement, so I hope you guys are still excited to meet me, because, like, but the fact that, first of all, that anyone is doing that for me, like, is truly mind-blowing. Like, it truly blows my mind. I literally just sat here and ate 2,000 calories. That's my, what does this girl do? She eats, mom. And we do a live mukbang at the end where I do like a Q&A and I eat with you guys, but a lot of it's like singing, and then also just a lot of like story time. It's kind of like a telling of my life, but, I like, just getting all the calories and sugar and anyways, like, it doesn't mean a lot. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't feel like I deserve it. I know I'm a good person, though. I know I have a good heart, so I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'm just a good person, and this is what's coming back around, because sometimes I'm like, why me? Why can't I get married and have kids? You know what I mean? Anyways, I don't know. This has gone on so long. I'm so sorry. This is like an hour long. I have no idea. Maybe it's only like 45 minutes, but it means the world. Like, it really, like, I love it. I love doing it too. I'm like so excited. Like the costumes I'm having get made are like insane. And probably more than what I'm gonna make on this whole tour, because they're so. I have a Britney inspired costume. I'm getting the Selena one for Houston. I'm bringing a freaky a freaky outfit out for my opening number. So the merch is so cool. The merch is so cool. I'm gonna have to tell them, because we literally sold out of merch and that wasn't even exclusive tour merch. We literally sold. Anyways, I gotta go. Stop blabbing. I love you guys. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.